Yeah, there we go. Charles is complaining he can't get hospitalized at internal medicine. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go basically anywhere else. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Project Hospital here in Dave's awesome healthy clinic for people who have boo-boos and are ready to have an emergency. We've got our ICU. It's done nothing at all so far. Intensive care, ready to go. Anyone want to fall down on the floor? Big pool of blood around them. We are ready to serve you at any moment. Nobody cares. Okay, nobody has a very serious boo-boo around here. What's your problem? Do you have anything serious? A dislocated ankle. All right, that probably doesn't need intensive care. It does need $1,000 worth of treatment, though. I like you, Dana. You're my favorite so far. So yeah, we put up the ICU last time to no great bells and whistles or explosions or anything. Nothing really happened over here. Hopefully somebody's going to have a very serious emergency today. And we took out a $100,000 loan and then immediately paid it off. I was pretty pleased with that, frankly. We have no debt. $100,000 I took out to pay off all of this stuff here, and we have paid it back. Oh, I don't know, took us a few game days. We did get a couple of big bonuses for completing some tasks, so that really helped. But as of right now, zero debt. We have no debt at all. Nothing, no loans. And we are making some money day to day. Some money. Not, crazy money, but enough money I can keep kind of slowly building things around here. A lot of what I want to do today is kind of pre-planning for the future. Just for giggles, how much does it cost to put up an elevator of some sort? Elevators, there we go. How much is that? Wow, it's only $2,000. Oh, I thought those were going to be much more expensive. Oh, I thought those were crazy expensive. Okay, could I I'm not going upstairs yet, but I'd like to have the option of going upstairs later. This will probably take down that malaria poster. I should put up more posters about malaria. People need to know if they do or do not have malaria. Now that I say that, though, hang on. I was kind of thinking about this area over here, hospitalization for internal medicine. So where would be, this might be a good spot for an elevator. This is pretty centrally located here. I'm just putting it down. Okay, we're just putting it down. We're not doing anything with it right now. We're not going upstairs. I'm just going to get them in so I don't overbuild later. Now, where I'm obviously concerned is wages. We're paying a lot of doctors and nurses to hang out at the ICU and do nothing. They are just twiddling their thumbs right now. It's almost as bad as the gift shop. I bought them an ambulance. Oh, we did a thing. Treat 10 patients in a specialized department. Yeah, that'll be orthopedics. No problem. So you're going to give us more patients every day. Cool. I appreciate that. Thank you, Liver TY. But yeah, that was an easy one. I'm not even sure why that was a quest. 90% at any specialized department. 90%. Ooh. Next candidate will be a great one. Okay, that's a reward I can live or die without, and actually that's 2 out of the 3 rewards. 2 ambulances, and I can get ambulance patients, which is what I want. I paid a lot of money for this ICU. I'd like to get some people in here who are in need of desperate critical care. How desperate are you? You might have primary you need surgery, dude. You need surgery. Long story short, you need surgery. You might have Crohn's disease, HPS. No, we're narrowing it down. Amoebiasis, amoeba. You got an amoeba in you. You got an amoeba. It's an infection spread through water or food contaminated by feces. Where do you live, Charles? What is going on in your house? Because that is super gross. And we've seen a lot of gross things around here. That is bad. Okay, what are we doing next for you? We're sending you for tests. Obviously, we are. Yep, sending you off to Mega Lab to find out what in God's name you've been eating. Oh, my ambulance just left. Hang on, slow it down. My ambulance just peeled out of here. Are we getting an ambulance-y person? Oh, this is so exciting. This is very, very exciting. Speed it up. I want the ambulance to come back. What's happening? Maybe they're just on break. I don't know. They might have just gone down to get a donut or something. Bring the ambulance back. Come on. I want to see blood on the floor. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening right now. Okay, there's my European ambulance. You can tell because it's in French. And you're wheeling the guy in. Hang on. Can I click on you, please? I want to see what your problem is. Come here. Leg contusion, deep wound. Okay, you have been in a horrible fight. Open fracture of the femur. All right, Jennifer, go away. I want to see you get wheeled into my eye. It was easier to go that way, man. That was probably... Where are you going? Where are you going? Dude, ICU is over here. Oh, I gotta fix that wall, too. ICU is that way. You're taking... Oh, you're bringing her into, like, the... Oh, my God, you're going to die area. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Right. Didn't want to actually bring her into the ICU that I built for, like, $100,000. You were just chill on that. Okay, super. Thanks, man. Well, the doc's in, and we're trying to figure out what is wrong with this woman's leg, because she's got a lot of leg issues going on. All right, we're narrowing it down. Simple fracture, spiral fracture, some kind of fracture. One way or another, you got something fractured. Leg injury, redness, swelling, bruise, getting it narrowed down a little bit more. Got you on oxygen. Wow, you are... How is your emergency status? You do appear to be not in an emergency. I don't have my little red exclamation mark saying, oh my goodness, this person is going to die at any moment. You're waiting for a free exam room. Really? Do I need maybe another orthopedic clinic? Is that what you're waiting for? Because you're clearly here for orthopedics. That's obvious. Do you need another thing? Oh, maybe you're waiting for an x-ray. Oh, maybe the x-ray room is backed up a little bit. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so when you get done, what's your problem? You just have a regular foot contusion. All right, Judy, hang on. The problem is you look very similar to Carol. I'm coming over there, Judy. What's your deal? You need HDU for orthopedics. Okay. Hold that thought, Judy. Hang on. Hold that thought. I might be able to put something together for you. I can put up an HDU for orthopedics for pretty short money. And I can already feel the comment section screaming, saying, no, put up the bigger one. But this will get the job done. Maybe I should put up the bigger one. The bigger one is a lot more expensive. $13K for that. What does it look like? Yeah, it's got a bunch of things. I don't like the things. I don't like putting the things there. I am going to if I build this myself, could I get... Okay, appearance is everything. Aesthetics are everything to me. I'm going to leave this open for a corridor. Here's my plan. We're going to get out of this. And then I'm just going to maybe fidget with this a little bit and get... Maybe... Can I get an extra bed in there? No, you know what? I'm going to leave it as is. For now, I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to have a think about that. If that keeps popping up, maybe I will demo that one and put in the bigger one. Where is my other version of that, by the way? It's getting to be a very, very big hospital. I'm not 100% sure where everything is anymore. Bare minimum, I can at least fix the walls around here. There, that's much, much better. All right, day shift just left. Night shift's in. We're still in positive numbers. There we go. We got her moved. You're Judy, right? Yeah, Judy. You're all set. You've been waiting a long time for x-ray. Maybe another x-ray. Maybe. That's some money. That is some money right there. What I could definitely do is renegotiate my massive radiology area and get in another x-ray. I could certainly shift enough things around to do that. That would not be a problem. I'll have a think about that. We'll see. Like, there's nobody there. Oh, there was nobody there. They're being wheeled away. You're coming in. You're waiting. Yeah, x-ray does have a little bit of a queue going on. And it is like 9 o'clock at night. This is the night shift, and we're getting killed in x-ray. I certainly don't think I have the room to put up a second x-ray and a second workstation in here. Although, if I got rid of this cleaning closet and moved that somewhere else, and the pumpkins and the flowers and the bench, I could kind of blow out this x-ray room, and I bet you I can get another x-ray in there. Have a think about that. We'll see if that pops up very often. And Jennifer's waiting a long time for transport. Okay, you're in orthopedics. All right. That I can actually probably cope with fairly easily. I need management for orthopedics, yep, and the nurse's station. That is that one right there. It's got the little nurse icon. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have another night nurse. We've got a lot going on in orthopedics here. Who's good at patient care? Not really any of you. You're 67%. Okay, you work there now. Wow, you know what? She wasn't wrong either. You know where she was? In surgery. The surgery shift left like 4 hours ago. She's been sitting on that surgery table. You're not wrong. I am so sorry, Jennifer. I didn't realize you'd been waiting that long. Wow. So, I don't know. Maybe we can give her like some fruit juice or get one of the $50 magazines from the gift shop. That one's on me. Okay, you were sitting on that surgery table for 4 hours waiting for somebody to deal with you. Yep, there's another one. No free bed for HDU for orthopedics. Okay. I might just go ahead and, when you're out, actually what I should do is put up the bigger one, wait for you to leave, and then demo this one. Just get some of my money back on that. How many beds are in the bigger one? Go back to prefabs, orthopedics, and HDU. You have 4 beds. Okay, that's way better than 1. Where's your door? It's over there. See, I could slide this right in here too. I do definitely want to demo this because I want this to sit here, and that way I can keep wrapping corridors around everything. Can I just demolish literally everything? Will that make the lady sad if I do that? Bulldoze walls and objects, yep. Move a room, I don't want to move it. I want to just completely destroy it. I'd like to remove this room. Okay, that doesn't do the trick. How about, I'm so sorry about this, ma'am. We're gonna find somebody to move you somewhere. Yeah, she's not going anywhere. She ain't going anywhere. Oh, can we, okay, she's outside now. Yeah, I would have a question mark too. I'm not surprised. Transfer for a new room, but there's no free bed. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cope. I'm gonna cope with all of this. Hang on. Give me the bigger one. Oh dear, what a fuss. Give me the bigger one, which I can just afford, right? 13.2, 14.281, yes. Okay, we're gonna put this here, and you can get moved, and then I'll demo your other one, and then hopefully be able to shift all of this room down. Yeah, you better run. She's actually outside. You better run and go get a stretcher for her. She is technically outdoors at this point. And then I'm going to, move this whole room down. Go get her, please. The faster you do that, the faster I can get everything settled around here. I didn't really have a clear plan for what I was going to do in Project Hospital today, besides planning out elevators, but it seems to be kind of a putting out fires kind of day. Okay, she's all settled in her new bed now. So now, can I then demolish all of this? Yes. And I'd like to get those floors out of there, too, if we could. How do we demo floors? Maybe like this. Could we do that? Does that work? All right, now I'll just put grass over it. It'll be fine. I need to get rid of that door, too. That's doing nothing at all. There we go. Okay, yep, that did something. Like that. There we go. Put the wall back up. Wow, this has just gotten super fussy. Okay, put the wall back up. And then, no, put the wall back up. Thank you very much. No. Why are we not doing this? Dave, it's because you don't have any money, man. That's why they're not letting you put up walls. You have negative 2,000 some odd dollars. That's why. That was about 5 to 10 minutes of me clicking around trying to figure out how to fix that. I demolished things. I dynamited things. I blew things up. And then I looked down to the left-hand corner. Said, we have no money. That's why you're not letting me do that. Okay, well, you know what we can do? Float a bank loan. Just a small one. 20K. That's it, 20K. Just to get this nonsense done, and then I will obviously pay that back. So let's get that foundation to live back where it was. Thank you very much. And let's put everything back together. Oh, 8:15 in the morning. The ambulance is back. Hello. There's already blood on the floor. Good, exactly what I wanted. Oh, you've got a lot of open things. Open fracture, complicated fracture. You're going to see Dr. Linda. She's very good. You are, in fact, hemorrhaging, and you're in an emergency status. You are in critical state. You could collapse. You are bleeding everywhere. That's so cool. All right, yeah, get her in there. Get Dr. Linda over here super quick, and get a janitor over here super quick. Can we put one of the wet floor signs up, please? Because this lady is already limping and she's gonna step on the blood and slip, and that's another lawsuit. We're all waiting for the malpractice DLC to come along. All right, so how are we doing? We got you stabilized yet? We're working on you. Okay, you're getting stabilized, hopefully. And it's not going very quickly. That's fine. I'm going to go look at this nonsense over here that I've created. All right, well, maybe I could demo a couple. Wow, there's blood everywhere. It's so cool. Maybe I could demo one of the single HDU units in favor of this one. I'd still like to move this whole thing down, but it's becoming a bit of a production that I don't want to get into. So I'll just wrap a corridor around, probably to here. That'll probably work. And maybe just for giggles, I'll put a door going through the gift shop. Because why not? There's another one of the HDUs. That's my single serve HDU. And then there's another one down here. I could get rid of this one. In favor of what? I don't know. But I could get rid of it. Have a think about that. I think I will. I don't think I need this one, certainly. And we'll have a think about the other one. We might get rid of that, but I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. And I might... Wow, I got some money back there. That was good. I want to make you not a room anymore. How do I do that? Remove room. Does that undesignate you? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm just going to keep that for right now. We might turn that into something later. I might demo it and put a corridor around there. I'll make a decision on that later. It could actually even just be a common room or something. Where is Mega Lounge? Actually, Mega Lounge is pretty close by. God, the gang just loves Mega Lounge. Cafeteria, donuts, TV. I'd be hanging out in Mega Lounge all day, too. How's the lady who was going to die at any moment? Oh, she's been moved. Where is she? Is she in the ICU? Why is nobody in the ICU? Now the surgical team is up and running for a quick case of carpal tunnel syndrome. That's the one that's sort of in the middle, guys. Yeah, you're in the general ballpark. That's actually the person's stomach, but the hands are somewhere nearby that. You're not completely off. All right, we're wrapping that up. We're cleaning up. We're going to go check her out, make sure she doesn't die on the table. Yeah, you're just going to think about her for a while until somebody comes in and moves her. Good, that'll be some nice little surgery money tomorrow when you leave. All right, you know what? That HDU, it was basically full. We had 3 out of 4 beds full over here. So probably a good move, and hopefully a good move on this. I mean, I could always put one of those back if I needed to, but we've got another one over here. So we've got 5 HDU beds that could be occupied at any time. Okay, now that the fires are basically out, what else am I going to do around here? I should pay off that loan. You know what? Just pay off the loan. Mission accomplished. Pay off the loan. Done. Don't even need to pay a day's interest on it. What I'd really love to do is get another department up and running. We've just been kind of floating general emergency, orthopedics, and internal medicine for ages. About time we got some more specialists in here. I'm having a think. I mean, all of them are going to require a lot of stuff. Surgery just sounds awful, because that's obviously going to be a completely new surgical unit. Yeah, I can get by on just the general surgery office right now. That would be a snap. I could put that up in no time. But you know darn well the second I put it up, Project Hospital is going to say, uh-oh, you don't have surgery for this guy. I'm thinking maybe neurology, which makes it just sounds even worse, because I mean, we're talking about people's brains at this point. You telling me we're not doing surgery for that? But I think I might just put it up. Let me get out of this. Let me see where a good spot for that might be. Maybe over here. Let me start this nice and easy. You know what? Start it off nice and light with a corridor. This really hasn't gone according to plan, but then I rarely have a plan. I'm going to open it up here. Open it up there. Got rid of a couple of posters there, because I was going to run the corridor along the whole line here, and then I was going to be left with just this sort of 2 to 3 tile dead space all the way up. So instead of having that one long run, I'm just going to break the corridor into this one. I can probably do this for yet another cleaning closet or another restroom or something along those lines that I maybe haven't figured out. It might just end up being dead space. I could just open it up and it could be a little outdoor seating area. That's a thought. We'll have a think about that. This actually might be a great space for another elevator. Tuck that right in there. And then I want to think about neurology over here. Get me to, here's what I want to do. I want to get through to the end of the day and then actually into tomorrow morning and see what the money looks like, because I have been spending money very liberally in the past couple of game days here. So let's just kind of knuckle down and sit tight for a bit. Oh, the ambulance is back. The ambulance is back. Oh, flashing lights, sirens, it's all good stuff. Okay, what is your problem? It's probably something orthopedically generated, I'm sure. Pop her on the table. Let's see. Complicated fracture or complicated fracture, one or the other. Boy, it looks like we got a lot analyzed before you even showed up. I'm sure that's that emergency care that I just saw there. No, maybe not. Okay. So we didn't have any active examinations. You just showed up and we kind of knew what was going on. I would have assumed that the ambulance would be almost like the reception and that it would kind of pre-diagnose a lot of stuff, as indeed ambulance folks do. But no, okay. We seem to have you basically under control. Doctor's taking care of you, Dr. Linda. You seem to be in charge of the emergency stuff. Good for you, Dr. Linda. Not enough stretchers. Okay. I can certainly help with that. That's no problem. There's your on-call room right there. Yeah, I can probably get some more stretchers in there. Hold tight. I'll deal with that nonsense. Could do the wheelchair. You clearly said stretcher, so I'm going to try and squeeze one in here somewhere. Somewhere. Zoom in a little bit more there. Ooh, wow. You're right. It's a little tight. If I put one out here, can you use it? I genuinely don't know. How much are they? They are $200. Okay, I'm going to put one out here, and then I'm going to put one somewhere in here. I'm genuinely not sure where. Maybe over here? No, that's your meal cart. Okay, let me renegotiate a couple of things here. How about we did this? No, that's going to, well, it's going to interfere with this, but I'm going to move that in a sec. Don't worry, I'm going to be right there. So let's move this over here, and this meal cart could get moved maybe into the corner, and then could I get the stretcher to go like this? I think that might work. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Charles is complaining he can't get hospitalized at internal medicine. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go basically anywhere else. Yep, that's all fine. Go away, Charles. We don't want to see you anymore. Okay, neurology or hospitalization for internal medicine, because this is going to keep coming up. I got $5K right now, and the night shift is going to make some money. I could begin the concept of hospitalization. Show me things that have to do with hospitalization. Now, I changed my mind. I'm going to sit tight on that for right now. We'll see how often that pops up. If it's frequent, we'll make a move on it. If it's not, we'll just send people away. But I'd really like to get kind of a clear money day, not really building anything, not really spending any money, and just kind of see where we're at. Oh, apparently we got 90% prestige at some specialized department. Well, fantastic. Perform 10 surgeries. Oh, that's going to be a snap. That is going to be no problem, and we'll get more patients for that. I'm actually having to think. I know I've kind of ignored it for a while, but this creating a doctor thing to open up this insurance company, that's got to be a pretty good gig. I know it's $10K to do it, but we can put together that kind of money. Yep, there's another hospitalization at internal medicine that can't get done. Okay. I think we can broadly cope with it. A master janitor, Thomas. A master janitor. MVP, my man. MVP. Okay. I think, obviously, you're being transported, I know. Obviously, we can cope far better with a bank loan than I anticipated. My first project hospital run went down in flames, $300,000 in debt that we could never, ever crawl our way out of. We have successfully taken out a $60,000 and a $100,000 and then a quick $20,000 loan, and we've paid all of it back quite quickly. I think we can start to make some moves on hospitalization. It wasn't my dream come true. I was kind of thinking neurology. But this is becoming a more and more important department. Probably need some surgery over there too. I wouldn't mind having a second surgical unit. I could definitely see us getting backed up. I mean, we can only do the one surgery at a time. Gotta think about space, though. This hospital's getting huge. This was a tiny clinic only a few episodes ago. Okay, let's make some moves here. I got 17K in the bank, 18K. Let me start with some simple stuff. Am I in internal medicine? Yes, I am. So we need all the usual stuff. Let's start with an on-call room, and then we'll take it from there. In fact, you know what? Can I make this a mega version? Like I did with the lab and the lounge? Maybe an on-call room and the nurse's station all in one fell swoop. So there's a ton of money in foundations right there. I think I can make both of these fly in one room. I don't know why, I just kind of feel like doing it, really. So if I did management, on-call needs to be 4x3, and the nurse's station also needs to be 4x3. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 even. No, give it 6. Actually, I think they've got a lot of gear, so I'm going to give them the slightly larger one. And then the no, that is the on-call room. The nurse's station, actually, they've got a lot of gear too. We'll see if we can make it all work. You know what? Bring this into this. I think the nurses are going to have more gear than the doctors will. Money, 12K. Okay, cool. Let's put a door up and see what we can do here. So just 2 workstations and the on-call room is basically good to go at this point. Obviously, I'm going to give them some more stuff. That goes without saying. But they are basically fine with what I just put together. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kind of divide this up a little bit just for fun. How about this had those stripes but in yellow? Actually, give me the sort of vomity green of internal medicine here. So that and that. I'm just going to make this a little bit different just because I kind of feel like it. That's going to go like that, and that's going to go like that. Okay, what if there's like sort of a little division between the two areas here? So like a wall there, and then 1, 2, 3, like that, and then make sure I go to the other side there so the walls match. That and that. You know what? Couple more, because I've got a plan of what I'm going to do there. I'm going to put a sofa or something right in there. That and that. Okay, get out of all of that and go back to this nonsense. So a sofa, please. Let's get that in vomity green. 2 sofas right there. I'll give you a television, because why not? Everyone enjoys watching a little TV, except spin it around so it's actually facing the right way. And then, well, what else do you really need? Nothing. I mean, you guys are fine right now. I'm going to give you a couple of cabinets over here for giggles. One of those and one of those. Bookshelf. Everybody likes to have some books. Go ahead and put that right there. Coffee table? Yeah, let's make sure you got stuff to be all decoratized in. So you can have a plant over there and a notice board so you can put up notices, because we like to do that. Okay. On-call room, done. Yeah, as I suspected, the nurses have more things to deal with, so I'm going to set up maybe a couple of workstations over here, and then obviously all the appropriate thing. Put the thing there. How's my money? 6K left. Fair, okay. Put some chairs up, get all this nonsense going. Couple of equipment cabinets will give you a... Oh, I'd love it if that's centered a little better. No, it doesn't really center well. Show me a stretcher. How does that center with this? Because it's very important. Not really as well as I'd like. Okay, 1 there and 1 there. Be kind of right at the door. Sort of. A little tiny bit anyway. And then let's just give you a whole bunch of... Where's the corner cabinet? I like that thing. It's basically useless, but I like it anyway. And put that there. And then some more cabinets going down here. Give you, I don't know, like a sink or something. You can wash your hands. Ooh, scrub shelf. Yeah, you should definitely have one of those. Have 2, actually. I'm basically giving them away. You can have this shelf, which does really nothing. It's actually for the custodians, but you can have one too. That's fun. Decoratives could go, I don't know, like a flower, like that. And where are your skulls? Where do the skulls go? It's important that everybody has a skull. And you didn't ask for one, but I'm giving you a wheelchair anyway. And do you need another... Oh, I didn't actually put the meal thing up at any point. I was going to put it up and then I didn't. Okay. That should be all the things you need. It's not perfectly decorated. I mean, we're all clear on that. Let's get some flooring underway. I think I'm going to give you guys one of the fake carpets, too. Do this. Do all of this. Do all of that. And then what could I do? Dark colored tile, except let's do that again. Vomity green, if we could. Like that. Yeah, it kind of looks like a fake carpet. All right. And you could actually go the opposite. You could have some wood floor within your tile. It's going to look very, very cool. How does that all look? Yeah, I can broadly live with that. Put my walls back up so I can see them a little better. Yeah, I dig that. That's cool. So after that, I'd need the ward and the HDU. Okay, and then possibly the cardiography unit or special procedures. Oh, that sounds super fun. Oh, we should totally get one of those. And we should put up another lounge, maybe another gift shop over here. We'll see. I don't think the gift shop makes a ton of money. Okay, time for a bank loan. I'm going to say $60K to get this job done. And I'm going to take my corridor here. Like that. Yeah, like that. And then I'll put something over here. Probably the ward would be the best idea. So show me, am I still in internal? Yeah. Show me the larger ward. I'm not messing around anymore with this nonsense. Give me the big one. That could live, where's your door? It's over there. That could live right here. Okay, done. And I'll finish the rest of this out with something somewhere. Let's make sure we've got walls up so people aren't technically doing their job outside. Let's demo this wall so somebody can even get into the ward. Okay, next step. More corridor. Gonna go right along here. Oh, is it gonna go right along here? I'm still gonna end up with that weird dead space. For right now, it's gonna go like this, and then I'll kind of check in on it later. Actually, this would be a great spot for an elevator, so I'm just gonna slide one in there now. Again, not going upstairs today, but at least I know I've got elevators plotted out. All right, the ward is all set. Let's get this down to here. And then what's last on the hit list here? HDU. Okay. I think I'm going with the bigger one because we've learned our lesson, frankly. We've learned our lesson. So the big HDU unit can go right here. I say big, it's got 4 beds. But hey, you know what? It's got 4 beds. I wonder if I should do that maybe like that. And then put another corridor up there. Not the worst idea. It would be a little more safe space, or space saving rather, because I'm basically out of room over here anyway, so I may as well not take up this whole thing. Slap that guy down there. Now, before I get to hiring anyone, I'm going to make all of this corridor specifically for internal medicine, because I'm definitely going to want to get a special, not a special, but a specified janitor for this area. I'll put something down in there. But for right now, let's start to get some people hired. Okay, the nurses station. Let's start with you. You need a day nurse and a night nurse. Can do. Yeah, you're broadly okay. And then how about a night nurse? Clinical specialist 40, patient care 65. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can have that. And then the doctors. 1 day doctor, 1 night doctor. All right. I need somebody specifically in internal medicine. General, internal, 3949. Yeah, none of you are fantastic. You're pretty good, Jordan. And then I'm going to put a night person on. Oh, you're very good at internal. You're very, very good. I like you. Can I switch you? I'd like to switch you to the day shift, and I'm going to switch you to the night shift, because he's better, and I bet there's going to be more people here during the day. I don't know, maybe not. So, diagnostic unit. I still got to get that up and running. Okie doke. I'm just going to go with the smaller of the two, if only because there's no benefit in the larger one. It doesn't have an extra bed or an extra exam table or anything like that. It's still just 1 exam area. So that all seems to work out. How are we doing here? Come here. All right, it looks like we have satisfied everything. Cool. I'm going to put up a super quick cleaning area just for internal medicine and just get like 1 janitor in there. All right, Dana, you're on duty for internal medicine cleanup. Okay, everybody slow it down. What have I created here? I just spent a ridiculous amount of money and put that up very, very quickly without a lot of thought behind it, actually. I just kind of slapped that all together. Whatever I do next time, I'm going to have to put some more planning into making this look good. I'm already getting some ideas. I'm actually thinking of carving this area out and having it be... I wonder if I could put a lounge in there. How big does the lounge technically have to be? 3 by 2. I can make that into a lounge. Yep, for the hospitalized patient, I could put a lounge in right there. That would be really nice. Don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Kind of figure that out as I go along. But whoever needs to be hospitalized for internal medicine, go for it, dude. And there's no chief doctor in internal medicine, too. We'll have Dr. Daniel deal with that. That's a really easy way to keep the staff happy. They like to have a boss. Who knew? That is probably an excellent place to call it on Project Hospital for today. Really did not see any of that coming. I was just thinking I was going to putter around and wait for some ambulances to come in, but we have to slap up a lot of stuff. I'm okay with it, though. I think I would dearly love, if next time we could just chill and just look at some numbers. Pay off that loan. That's not going to take very long to do. In fact, you know what? While I'm looking right at it, knock 20K off that right now. There we go. There we go. We'll make that up. That's not a problem. Actually, we're about to go into the red because the day shift's about to leave. So a lot of stuff kind of slapped up in a hurry, putting up fires or putting out fires, as the case may be. And I'd like to spend some time next time not doing a lot, but starting to pretty this area up. I'm seeing a lounge, maybe wrap a corridor around here, maybe a gift shop. Gift shop needs to be near the lounge. It will be pretty near the lounge. Restroom, stuff. Basically, get this side of the hospital looking a little more cheery. I mean, look at the place. It's dismal over here. But that's a good place to call it on Project Hospital for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. I know it does take me some time to see them because I record a lot of these in advance, but I do read them all eventually, so please keep them coming in. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I mean, you just have no idea how vitally important a toilet is until you don't have one in space. You know when those alarm company advertisements say, somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Gotta give these guys credit for doing jumping jacks in plate mail armor. That is a hardcore workout.
Wow. You, like all guards in the entirety of Elix, are a terrible guard. You specifically said, I can't go in here until I complete a quest. But look at me, Xander. I'm going in here without completing a quest.